Okay, so you've probably seen this manicure everywhere lately. It's super clean, it's modern, and it is just so chic. But here's the thing, it has a name that sounds like it's straight out of your grandparents' photo album, the Baby Boomer manicure. So what is the deal with that name? Let's get into it.
I know, it seems kind of random, right? A super modern look with a retro name. But honestly, that name is the key to understanding the entire vibe of this style. It's a really cool story about how a modern look connects back to a classic way of thinking about style.
All right, to really get it, we have to kind of hop in a time machine and go back a bit. As you might have guessed, the clue is right there in the name. It's all about the generation that inspired this manicure's whole aesthetic. So yeah, this style is a direct shout out to the women of the baby boomer generation. You know, those born in that post-war period between the 40s and the 60s. But this isn't just a name they pulled out of a hat. The manicure itself is totally inspired by what this generation was all about when it came to their personal style. Think about it. For this generation, the look wasn't about being loud or chasing every single trend. It was all about an aesthetic that was clean, elegant, and really beautifully understated. And that right there is the key. This manicure is named for them because it perfectly captures that whole philosophy of quiet, confident sophistication. So, now we know the why behind the name, but what is it exactly? Well, the technique is actually a really clever update on a classic style that I promise almost every single one of you is going to recognize. That's right. At its heart, the baby boomer manicure is basically an evolution of the classic French. It takes that fundamental idea, you know, the nude or pink base with the white tip, and just gives it a completely modern twist. And that twist, it's all about the transition. And here is the game changer. A classic French manicure has that really sharp, distinct line where the pink stops and the white begins. Well, the baby boomer manicure completely erases that line. Instead, what you get is this soft, gradual fade, almost like an ombre effect, where the pink just seamlessly melts into the white. It's all about that beautiful, blended, soft focus look. So what kind of look does this whole blending technique actually create? I mean, it's more than just a technical difference. It creates a very specific feeling, a vibe, that has become just incredibly popular. First and foremost, it just screams natural elegance. Because there are no harsh lines, it doesn't look like polish that's just sitting on top of your nails. Instead, it looks like a perfected, flawless version of your own natural nails. You know, this style gives you a look that is so polished and put together, but it never ever screams for attention. It's not flashy. It's that kind of subtle detail that just hints at a really quiet and confident sophistication. And when you put all of that together, what you get is a look that feels genuinely timeless. Just like the classic styles of the generation it's named after, this is not some fleeting trend that's going to look dated in a year. It has this enduring appeal that just works for anyone at any age and for literally any occasion. I mean, if you had to boil it all down to one simple idea, it would be this. The baby boomer manicure is chic but discreet. It's the absolute definition of an elegance that whispers instead of shouts. Which kind of leaves us with one final thought to chew on. With its classic roots and its super modern execution, has the baby boomer manicure officially earned its spot as a new timeless classic right up there with the French manicure it came from? Or is its huge popularity right now just a trend of the moment? Definitely something to think about.